Hi, Taurus Zodiac souls. What if the universe just handed you $1 million miracle right now? Welcome to Eternal Mindfulness, where I'm your guide diving deep into this week's horoscope, a cosmic treasure map crafted just for you strong, unstoppable Taurus spirits and anyone drawn here by the stars. Picture this: a rare astrological alignment is sparking up the skies, like Jupiter tossing a golden coin straight into your lap. Think lottery wins, surprise cash windfalls, or a financial breakthrough that makes your jaw drop. Can you feel it? That electric hum in the air, the universe whispering your name with promises of wealth, love, and a fresh start? Take a slow, deep breath, rest your hand on your heart, and tune into that beat. It's syncing with the cosmos as we speak. This isn't some fluffy fortune-telling gig, it's a soul-stirring journey blending astrology, tarot, numerology, and the law of attraction, all wrapped up in a Buddhist twist to wake up the power you've got locked inside. I'm talking about a once-in-a-blue-moon cosmic event this week, where the stars are lining up to shower you with abundance. Imagine a shimmering coin falling from the heavens, glowing with Jupiter's luck, landing right in your hands. That's the vibe we're riding. And here's the kicker: it's not just about money. It's about healing, love, and stepping into the life you've been dreaming of. Have you ever wondered what it'd feel like to hit the jackpot, not just in your bank account, but in your soul? From a Buddhist lens, it all starts with your mind. Plant a seed of gratitude, water it with belief, and watch the universe bloom miracles beyond your wildest dreams. I believe you're not here to just sit back and wait for luck. You're the architect of your own destiny, Taurus. Those stubborn roots of yours? They're not holding you back, they're anchoring you to claim what's yours. So, stick with me as we peel back the veil, revealing how this week's energy can transform your world. We'll dig into the cards, the stars, the numbers, and that inner spark you've been ignoring for too long. It's time to stop wondering and start claiming, because when the cosmos knocks, you don't just answer, you swing the door wide open. If you're feeling that tingle, that little nudge from the universe, drop an "I'm ready" in the comments below. It's your signal to the stars that you're ready to grab this miracle with both hands. This is Eternal Mindfulness, where we don't just read the future, we shape it, together. Stay tuned, because what's coming next will light up your spirit and maybe even your wallet. Let's make this week legendary, Taurus. The universe is waiting. As we step off the cosmic welcome mat from that electric opening, Taurus, let's sink into the first layer of this week's celestial gift, the quiet, unshakable power of your mind. You're standing at the edge of something big, $1 million miracle shimmering just beyond the horizon, and the stars are whispering that your intellect is the golden key to unlock it. Kim-gu, ruled by steady Saturn, carries an energy that's like the deep roots of an ancient oak, grounded, resilient, unshaken by the wildest storms. This week, though, Mercury's retrograde dance might toss a few clouds your way, stirring confusion or doubt. But here's the beauty: the universe isn't asking you to feel your way through this haze. It's calling you to think, to lean into the sharp clarity of your mind. Picture the Page of Swords slipping into your tarot spread, a young, curious figure with a blade gleaming under starlight, urging you to cut through the noise with precision and grace. It's not about brute force, it's about the elegance of a well-placed thought, a single step plotted with care. Now, let's weave in the cosmic rhythm of numbers, that 555 energy, 555, pulsing through the air. In the language of the stars, this vibration hums with change, freedom, a sudden shift that cracks open the ordinary. It's a nudge from the universe, Taurus, to loosen your grip just enough to let your mind flex and adapt. You're not here to bulldoze through life with that famous stubborn streak, though, let's be real, it served you well. No, this week, it's about channeling that iron will into focus, turning what some call hard-headed into a laser beam of intention. The law of attraction chimes in here, soft and sure. What you see clearly in your mind's eye, what you map out with purpose, is what the cosmos bends toward. Imagine standing atop a mountain, wind tugging at your hair, gazing down at a valley brimming with possibilities. Every goal you set, every list you scribble, is a pebble dropped into that vast energy, rippling outward to meet you. There's a deeper thread to this, too, a quiet truth that says the mind is a garden. What you plant there, with patience and attention, grows into your reality. It's not about chasing every fleeting emotion or letting the heart run wild, though your heart's a powerhouse, Taurus. This week, the stars favor the steady hand, the one that sketches a plan, weighs the steps, and trusts the process. I've always felt that your strength isn't just in holding ground, but in building on it, brick by thoughtful brick. You're not a boulder resisting the wind, you're the mountain itself, carved by time, unshaken by chaos. So, as that cosmic coin glints on the horizon, promising wealth or a fresh start, ask yourself, what's one puzzle you'll unravel with this clarity? What dream will you blueprint with your brilliant, unshakable mind? The universe is listening, Taurus, tuning in to every signal you send. Drop it in the comments, what will I solve this week? And watch how that intention echoes back, amplified by the stars. This is your moment to wield your intellect like a wand, crafting magic from the stillness within. As we step off the cosmic welcome mat from that electric opening, Taurus, let's sink into the first layer of this week's celestial gift, the quiet, unshakable power of your mind. You're standing at the edge of something big, $1 million miracle shimmering just beyond the horizon, and the stars are whispering that your intellect is the golden key to unlock it. Kim-gu, ruled by steady Saturn, carries an energy that's like the deep roots of an ancient oak, grounded, resilient, unshaken by the wildest storms. This week, though, Mercury's retrograde dance might toss a few clouds your way, stirring confusion or doubt. But here's the beauty, the universe isn't asking you to feel your way through this haze, it's calling you to think, to lean into the sharp clarity of your mind. Picture the Page of Swords slipping into your tarot spread, a young, curious figure with a blade gleaming under starlight, urging you to cut through the noise with precision and grace. It's not about brute force, it's about the elegance of a well-placed thought, a single step plotted with care. Now, let's weave in the cosmic rhythm of numbers, that 555 energy, 555, pulsing through the air. In the language of the stars, this vibration hums with change, freedom, a sudden shift that cracks open the ordinary. It's a nudge from the universe, Taurus, to loosen your grip just enough to let your mind flex and adapt. You're not here to bulldoze through life with that famous stubborn streak, though, let's be real, it served you well. No, this week, it's about channeling that iron will into focus, turning what some call hard-headed into a laser beam of intention. The law of attraction chimes in here, soft and sure. What you see clearly in your mind's eye, what you map out with purpose, is what the cosmos bends toward. Imagine standing atop a mountain, wind tugging at your hair, gazing down at a valley brimming with possibilities. Every goal you set, every list you scribble, is a pebble dropped into that vast energy, rippling outward to meet you. There's a deeper thread to this, too, a quiet truth that says the mind is a garden. What you plant there, with patience and attention, grows into your reality. It's not about chasing every fleeting emotion or letting the heart run wild, though your heart's a powerhouse, Taurus. This week, the stars favor the steady hand, the one that sketches a plan, weighs the steps, and trusts the process. I've always felt that your strength isn't just in holding ground, but in building on it, brick by thoughtful brick. You're not a boulder resisting the wind, you're the mountain itself, carved by time, unshaken by chaos. So, as that cosmic coin glints on the horizon, promising wealth or a fresh start, ask yourself, what's one puzzle you'll unravel with this clarity? What dream will you blueprint with your brilliant, unshakable mind? The universe is listening, Taurus, tuning in to every signal you send. Drop it in the comments, what will I solve this week? And watch how that intention echoes back, amplified by the stars. This is your moment to wield your intellect like a wand, crafting magic from the stillness within. With your mind now sharpened like a blade, Taurus, let's step into the next cosmic current swirling around you, a shimmering wave of financial magic ready to wash over your steady shores. You've set the stage with that mountaintop clarity, and the universe is responding, rolling out a golden carpet woven with abundance. Jupiter, the grand maestro of prosperity, is casting its expansive glow over Kim this week, widening the gates to material blessings. It's as if the skies are parting, and the Ace of Pentacles drifts down, a single, radiant seed pulsing with promise. This isn't just pocket change, it's a new job blooming on the horizon, a windfall whispering your name, or a reward for every quiet moment you've invested in yourself. Feel that weight in your palm, a coin forged from patience, glinting with the warmth of a sun you've earned. Drifting through the stars, the number 777 hums softly in the background, a celestial chime of luck and alignment. 7 carries a vibration of completion, a nod from the cosmos that what you've sown is ripe for harvest. It's not about forcing the wheel to turn, it's about trusting that the ground beneath you is fertile, ready to yield. The law of attraction weaves its thread here, gentle yet firm. Lean into the feeling of, I have enough, and watch how the universe piles more onto your plate. Picture it, that golden coin isn't a fluke, it's a magnet, pulling in more because you've dared to believe you're worthy. I've always sensed that for you, Taurus, abundance isn't just cash in the bank, it's the sweet payoff for every time you stood firm, every seed you buried deep when the winds howled. You're not chasing this, you're claiming it. There's a quiet wisdom in this, too, a truth that says wealth grows where intention meets action. Even a small step, like tucking away $1 with purpose, sends a ripple through the ether. I'm ready for more. It's less about the amount and more about the signal, a whisper to the cosmos that you're open, that you're not clutching at scarcity but dancing with possibility. Imagine cradling that coin, its light spilling over your fingers, warming the air around you. This week, Jupiter's generous hand isn't here to tease, it's here to deliver, to nudge you toward a leap that feels both bold and safe in your bones. You've built the foundation, Taurus, with every steady choice, every moment you refuse to crumble. Now, the stars are asking, what will you grow with this gift? That's the heartbeat of it, this isn't random luck, it's the fruit of your labor meeting a cosmic yes. Stand in that valley from before, the one you surveyed with your mind's eye, and see it now dotted with gold, opportunities sprouting where you least expect. What will you do with this blessing when it lands? Will you plant it, share it, let it spark a dream you've shelved too long? The universe is tilting its head, curious, waiting for your answer. Toss it into the comments, what's my next move with this wealth? And let that intention sail upward, catching the wind of Jupiter's favor. This is your harvest season, Taurus, a chance to hold the sun in your hands and feel its glow sink deep. Fresh from the glow of that golden harvest, Taurus, let's soften our steps and wander into a gentler realm, the tender landscape of your heart, where love and healing are stirring under the stars. You've claimed your abundance with a steady hand, and now the cosmos shifts its gaze, inviting you to cradle something just as precious: connection. Venus, your celestial guardian of love and beauty, is casting a warm, rosy light over Kim Ngo this week, coaxing you to peel back the armor and let your heart breathe. The Two of Cups floats into view here, a quiet promise of unity, two vessels meeting, their waters mingling in a dance of trust and understanding. But there's a ripple too, with the Five of Wands flickering nearby, hinting at friction or old scars that might tug at you. The stars aren't asking you to fight, though, they're nudging you toward forgiveness, toward choosing peace over the weight of grudges. In the hum of the universe, the number 2 sings softly, a vibration of balance and harmony weaving through this moment. It's like a gentle bell, ringing to remind you that healing isn't a solo journey, it's a bridge built between you and another, or even between the parts of yourself you've kept apart. The law of attraction wraps around this idea like a warm breeze. Pour love outward, let it flow freely, and it'll circle back to you twice as strong. Picture those 2 cups again, their edges brushing, light spilling over the brim. That's the energy you're weaving now, Taurus. I've always felt that your truest strength lies in this quiet capacity to love, not just others, but the person staring back in the mirror. You deserve that softness, that grace, as much as anyone else does. There's a simple truth here, too: the heart mends when you give it room to release. You don't need grand gestures. Sometimes it's enough to sit with a pen and paper, scribbling a letter to yourself or someone who's left a mark. No need to send it, just let the words lift the ache away. Imagine those waters from the cups washing over you, cool and clear, smoothing the rough edges of yesterday. Venus isn't here to rush you, she's holding space for you to feel, to choose compassion over conflict. That friction from the Five of Wands? It's not your enemy, it's a chance to grow, to step lighter by letting go. You've carried so much, Taurus, with that steadfast heart of yours. Now's the time to set some of it down. This is where the magic deepens. Love isn't just a gift you receive, it's a seed you plant, and the tending makes it bloom. From that golden valley of wealth, you're stepping into a garden of connection, where every kind word, every forgiven slight, waters the soil. Who's on your mind this week, Taurus? Who deserves a sip from your cup? Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone waiting for your warmth. The cosmos is curious, leaning in to hear your answer. Drop it in the comments: who am I sharing love with? And let that intention ripple out, a quiet wave of healing under Venus's watchful glow. This is your season to soften, to mend, to let love flow like a river through your steady, beautiful soul. From the tender garden of love you've just tended, Taurus, let's stride into a fiercer wind, a gust of cosmic energy that's ready to test and reveal the quiet fire within you. You've softened your heart, poured healing into its cracks, and now the stars are turning the page, unveiling a chapter where your inner strength takes center stage. The tower looms in the sky this week, a sudden jolt of change that might rattle the ground beneath your steady feet. But don't mistake this for chaos, it's a spotlight, a chance for Kim Ngo to shine as the star of your own story. Saturn, your guiding planet, has taught you endurance, but now it's partnering with this upheaval to show you something new. You're not just built to weather storms, you're forged to rise through them, glowing brighter for it. Peek at the tarot spread, and there's strength, a card that whispers a truth you've always carried. Real power isn't loud or brash. It's the calm resolve of a lion gazing through the tempest. That golden beast stands tall in your energy now, its eyes like lanterns cutting through the dark. And then there's 555 again, that 555 pulse threading through the cosmos, humming with action and motion. It's not here to sit still, it's a call, Taurus, a gentle prod to step beyond the familiar fences you've built. The law of attraction leans in close here. Believe you're unbreakable, and the universe will hand you the perfect challenge to prove it. Picture that lion, unshaken by the gale, its mane catching the light. That's you, rooted yet ready to leap. There's a deeper layer to this, a quiet knowing that courage grows when you meet it halfway. It's not about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about taking one small, brave step into the rain. Maybe it's cracking open a book you've shelved, picking up a skill that scares you, or just saying yes where you'd usually pause. Each move is a spark, igniting the energy of change that 555 promises. I've always seen you as the silent warrior, Taurus, not the one who shouts, but the one who stands firm when the world trembles. This week, the cosmos isn't asking you to hide that flame, it's begging you to let it roar, to show the world the heat you've kept tucked away. This is where it all ties together, the mind you sharpened, the wealth you claimed, the love you nurtured, they've built you for this moment. The tower's shakeup isn't here to break you, it's here to crack open the shell, letting your light spill out. Imagine that lion again, its paws steady on shifting earth, its gaze a beacon through the storm. What will you do with this strength, Taurus? How will you prove to yourself, and the stars, that you're more than the sum of your roots? The universe is watching, eager for your answer. Toss it into the comments, what's my brave move this week? And feel that intention ripple upward, fueling the fire within. This is your time to stand tall, to let courage flow as naturally as breath, and to claim the brilliance that's always been yours. With that lion's roar still echoing in your chest, Taurus, let's ease into the final stretch of this cosmic dance, a gentle unfurling of wings as you step toward a brand new horizon. You've sharpened your mind, claimed your golden harvest, softened your heart, and stood tall through the storm. Now, the stars are gathering to crown this week with a fresh chapter, one where Kim Gu rewrites the tale of who you're becoming. The Fool steps lightly into your tarot spread here, a figure with a wild, open heart, teetering on the edge of the unknown with a grin. This isn't reckless abandon, it's an invitation, Taurus, a whisper from the cosmos to leap into what's next, trusting that the ground will rise to meet you. Saturn's steady hand has guided you this far, but now it's loosening its grip, nudging you toward a freedom that feels both thrilling and yours to shape. Listen closely, and you'll hear the soft chime of 777 ringing through the air, a 777 hum that weaves luck and alignment into this moment. It's the universe winking at you, a quiet assurance that you're not stumbling blindly, you're being led, step by step, towards something bright. The law of attraction curls around this like a warm thread. Feel the joy of this new beginning right now, let it bubble up in your bones, and watch how the cosmos mirrors it back. Picture a path stretching out before you, paved with light, stars twinkling overhead like lanterns. That's where you're headed, Taurus. I've always seen you as a bird on the cusp of flight, wings folded too long, and this week, the sky's calling you to soar. You're not tethered to the past, you're lifting off, carried by every choice you've made. There's a simple beauty in this, a truth that says every journey starts with a single breath of gratitude. Take a moment each day to jot down 3 things that light you up: a kind word, a warm meal, the way the sun hits your window. It's not about forcing positivity, it's about tending the soil of your mind, keeping it rich and ready for what's blooming next. The fool doesn't march with a map, he dances with trust, and that's your gift now, Taurus. You've built something solid with your steady hands, and this new road isn't a rupture, it's a reward, a chance to carry all you've learned into uncharted territory. That 777 energy isn't random luck, it's the fruit of your quiet faith, ripening just when you need it. This is where it all weaves together, the clarity, the wealth, the love, the courage. They're threads in a tapestry you're still crafting. From that mountain peak to this starlit path, you've walked a week of wonders, and now the cosmos is asking, what's lighting your way forward? What keeps you steady as you step into this unknown? The universe is leaning in, curious for your voice. Drop it in the comments, what am I grateful for today? And let that spark ripple out, drawing more brightness to your wings. This is your moment, Taurus, to spread them wide, to feel the wind lift you, and to know the stars are cheering every beat of your flight. You're not just beginning, you're becoming, and the skies never looked so vast. As we ease off that starlit path, Taurus, let's gather all these threads, the clarity of your mind, the gold in your hands, the love in your heart, the courage in your roar, and the wings of your new beginning, and weave them into something warm, something yours. You've walked through a week where the cosmos didn't just whisper, it sang, loud and clear, that you hold the pen to your own story. That mountain you stood on, sharp and focused, it's yours. The coin that gleamed with Jupiter's promise, you claimed it. The cups that overflowed with healing, the lion that stared down the storm, the leap you took into the unknown, every step was a brushstroke, painting a masterpiece only you could craft. Kim-gu, dear one, you're not just a passenger in this universe. You're the light cutting through the dark, the river carving its own path, the mountain rising above the haze. Everything you need is already pulsing within you, waiting for you to trust it, to let it shine. Now, imagine this. What if you took these gifts, the focus, the gratitude, the bravery, and carried them beyond this week? What could your life look like if you sharpened your mind each morning, held space for abundance, softened into love, stood tall through chaos, and leapt toward every new dawn? You don't need the stars to nudge you, you've got the power to nudge them right back. Start small, maybe with that list of 3 gratitudes scribbled over coffee, or a quiet moment where you forgive yourself for stumbling. Feel that shift, that ripple. It's not magic, it's you, choosing to shape your days into something extraordinary. I believe in you, Taurus, not because the planets say so, but because you've shown it in every steady breath you've taken here with me. So, what's stirring in you now? What's one tiny step you'll take today to keep this energy alive? A goal you'll sketch, a kind word you'll offer, a risk you'll dare? The universe isn't done with you yet, it's waiting to see how far you'll stretch those wings. Drop it in the comments, what's my next move? And let's keep this fire burning together. Your voice, your choice, it's what fuels this journey, and I'm so grateful you've shared it with me. If this week's cosmic song struck a chord, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and pass it along to someone who needs a little stardust too, because this magic, it grows when we share it. You're the heartbeat of eternal mindfulness, Taurus, the reason I'm here pouring out these words. Thank you for showing up, for being the light, the mountain, the river, for being you. Keep shining, keep crafting, and I'll see you soon under these same stars, ready for whatever masterpiece you dream up next.